The Prime Minister calls this referendum a modest request, but there's nothing modest about the change being proposed. Since 1901, power has been carefully balanced between three institutions: the Parliament, which makes and changes laws, the government and public service, which puts the laws into action, and the courts, which interpret the laws. A voice will be a new institution. There's no comparable constitutional body in any other country. If the referendum is successful, amendments will not be made to existing chapters of the Constitution. Rather, a new chapter will be inserted.
Sorry, we're nearly out of time, but I'll just ask you very briefly. The PM says if this fails, that's it. Would you commit to a referendum question on constitutional recognition of First Nations people alone in your first term of government or your second election if elected? Would you have another referendum for constitutional recognition in that term?
We went to the last election and a number of elections before that with that as our policy, and that will be our policy going into the next election as well.
So you'd hold another referendum?
I believe very strongly. Yes, I believe very strongly that it is the right thing to do.
Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice.